the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.
And there are Richard Jakpa ono a third accused on the case between Dr. Kissel Ato Forson versus the Republic. Na idea say Yebeka a call asetna on the last day no idea say na yera Richard Jakpa and Ijina Adakem aye totona no na Yebeka aya antotona no enwie and state prosecutor Jamami Yvonne Atakra Obo Bisa eguso a ono etutu yera Richard Jakpa anona uhwe baabi a case no ekọ na ade se NDC amanyekuo no afi de won epese won egi asem no efiri yera Dr. Kessel Ato Forson so no mubu asem nyina edi egu yera Seth Tekper so enti ena Great Jakpa eba be pie mu ewo court no toto aye toto na no nyina opese okire se Dr. Kessel Ato Forson de onye ahwene mum yera Seth Tekper ena aye bibi na yema ni Yvonne Atakra obo bisa nso ema ni hunu se waye wadwene se obeyi agu se Tekper nkwan so a enya ade se enu betimi ayeye because per document a ewa ha ekire se Dr. Kessel Ato Forson ena make you authorization nemum enya yera Seth Tekper ena eye na ade ensem ena ye Richard Jakpa editu ja ena questions be ena state prosecutor so ebisa no yenko ne nsem a oditu edwa ene kwan state prosecutor enso efa so eyi ano o say the third accused person in the ongoing ambulance procurement trial has testified that the letter from the first accused Dr. Kessel Ato Forson regarding the establishment of letters of credit was addressed to the Bank of Ghana and not to the Controller and Accountant General Department. Mr. Richard Jakpa highlighted that the letter authorizing the establishment of letters of credit for the procurement of ambulance was addressed to the Bank of Ghana and was on the then Finance Minister Seth Tekper's behalf inti aha and yera Richard Jakpa de yera Dr. Kessel Ato Forson ato amanihunu because that letter no ayede kokoma Bank of Ghana no a ono eka se yera Seth Tekper emom ne ma authorization no enya no kre ade se yera Dr. Kessel Ato Forson ene ma authorization eno nso ade se state prosecutor nso ebe prove e de ateno per document ababe court no anim. The detail he urged is crucial in understanding the context and appropriation of the authorization processes. Jakpa's assertion came as a defense against the allegation that Dr. Kessel Ato Forson acted improperly in the ambulance procurement processes. The third accused emphasized that the procedure followed by Dr. Forson was consistent with standard governmental practices, and the letter directed to the Bank of Ghana aligns with the usual protocols for such financial transactions. This, Jakpa noted, should mitigate claims of wrongdoing attributed to Dr. Ato Forson. The controversy surrounding the procurement of the ambulance has seen Dr. Ato Forson accused of financial malfeasance, with prosecutors arguing that he bypassed established procedures. However, Jakpa countered this by stating that addressing the letter to the Bank of Ghana was not only appropriate but also necessary for the timely and efficient execution of the procurement. He argued that the Bank of Ghana is the right entity for the handling such transaction as it oversees the country's monetary policy and financial operation. In court, Jakpa details how the Bank of Ghana, rather than the Controller and Accountant General Department, is typically responsible for issuing letter of credit due to its role in managing the nation's foreign exchange and international financial transaction. He pointed out that this distinction is critical in ensuring that financial processes adhere to the proper channels, thus reinforcing that Dr. Forson actions were in line with the standard practices. However, the prosecution argues that the seal on the document indicates the authority of the former deputy minister, not the minister. Nti we express a kwan a yera Richard Jakpa epeso of fast no Dr. Kese Forson efri asenim na afei eyese won nyina epia asem no e de agu yera Seth Tekper so no ha ena ebekwa akofa confusion ni nyina aba. So now say Dr. Kese Forson anyam fumsuo bia ewo ambulance no ayekoto e de eba animu a now hwan ena eyam fumsuo, then it is Seth Tekper ena eyam fumsuo ni nyina na aha ena Seth Tekper nso ebe pushi no no nso aba be pie mu court no nso akyerete na afamu de ayom na afei ye hu ba bia mfumsuo no efri ba nti cross examination no eguso a ekoso.
UK Senior House Officer, CEO of Kaid Map Security Services Limited from 2004 to 2009, a House Officer at the Confirmatory Teaching Hospital 1995 until 1997. His name is Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh.
Napo.
Dodona friend, Napo. So now it's evidently clear that Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh partners Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia for the 2024 general elections. And the competition, I have always said, with respect to other political parties, is between His Excellency, the former President John Dramani Mahama, and then His Excellency, the Vice President, now flag bearer of the NPP, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. Was it to you?
Yes.
Is it a surprise?
Oh, not a surprise at all. Debbie. It is expected. Because last week, 2 weeks ago, I can say national security post no my yen. And the Professor Smart Sapon at the Abeka home. A man will create him. Party for number bois MPP campaign at the grassroots. Almost say the one say, oh no, pay. And he said, would they not to chain now cofa ubi fufroa ebe hadwen kakra. And for me, because say na nyemongwa because we share the profile now, they are working in brilliant KNUST human biology and medicine. And some of the masters now they woman suani bibia waye. And obia you know you go school, you secondary school, obia science students very serious. We're being meticulous because heading.
Even though the Minerals Commission Chief Executive would disagree with you.
but heading. Fine heading. Now, Napo, what is he bringing on board? Me share the electoral performance. Oh, Menshia South. He's always within the range of 80. First time, 2008, when 87%. Then the latest one, 84%. So, which means that the popularity within the party and in the constituency at large, it was ropa say Kotoba now percentage, 80 plus. That is a there's a constituency to do na tawachi. A dear Srunkona ye mom to tawachi. If he is able to replicate a one of this constituency in Ashanti region and MPP's margins want to be fully 80 more than 80% that they win the election. I'm telling you.
But people start asking his political career, how successful has he been?
He has been a success. Obi a contest. Now when you're more than 80%, there Ubeka say Ashanti region Asante Mantem here the stronghold of the MPP. Go and check other candidates, other MPs from the same Kumasi constituencies. So almost say.
As a minister.
Yes.
What do you remember of him?
Minister for Education. Oh, say honor a boilepa kakrebu teacher for those competencies ombobo krojai. Kakrebu hey yempene. But yes, there were agitations. Yes, there were misgivings. Ye package went to, but not our form. Also, implementation of free SHS policy as a policy of its kind, first of its kind in Ghana. Now, headmasters be no move okwa fa so sika and send our of admission. No, Ujina Suka say, no obi anji akwada bi esika. No ye ni ba na o tie kurase no. Enso tumi nya chimotako, etumi nya legon presek ko. Na owuram smoothly ya nyi niska. Enye easy. Enye easy enough. Now, o share teacher for who keka. Yes, there were agitations. But comparatively, what the two years previously one na ewo form, which means that the leadership you take for one for the teacher unions no only share one kasa no mama assurances no more kasa enti no who say e was bebre come to energy do so in the midst of crisis we say you do CC and you do so na media for the people na Ghana for kasa and you do so even opposition and the people was say you do CC akukudro enya kudro kitwa was say move for timetable mu wa nkofo no mti parliament minority was for timetable bra was say na ukuso ko for timetable way you see you do CC why yes we manage that information and yes can you do dear but na enti say abusumi say twam it's a mark of a minister wa kukudro a cabinet portfolio. Remember the two portfolios no when education and energy cabinet very sensitive, so decision making process in our be yeah they are the time now what we are managing about do sisebre why are there
but a bit of say bro any giddy issue share any issue a case sometimes that convergence the challenges kakra eba. Do you see that?
Say it's a flag bearer poster donos there be you see what say our for krati no nyina gidi enye e no nyina so ju so enye e se ba ko ni so yehye na ba ko ye boko enti de nenu so hye ko boja ne ba na de oju boko no ajuju ano. So for me it's a perfect blend. That is how it should be. Ye nyina ye nusu ntumi nyehye ye nyina so ntumi nyeju intesese ba ko ni so yehye na ba ko so da boko e ba ni sa enoma bitumi akwa.
So the announcement is within a week.
Sure.
Do you think this is what the Ashanti region wanted to hear in terms of the name Napo?
Yes. And then the post na kanu. Post na national security for koye Professor Smasapon koye. Yen wana omakano. Majority of them. And no omaka. Grassroots enya empenifo no matete offices no. Omo wo constituency police station executives no. Grassroots for no be campaign. Omo no be leg work no. Omo ni posters e kasa e say eno no mo pe. Me gidi say and also can be. I inform the flag bearer because he believes in data, he believes in research, and based on those, you know, being credible. Professor Smasapon, won't be in 2020, or your research scientist, national security, they do it. Whether they were tasked to do or whatever, they have done it. Nobody has come out to dispute it. And you just start posting in our majority of views from sample and respondents no actually say omo peno into any nipa baako and o share them and o say and then me pedi say debi for me gidi say a great deal of lesson to all the political parties. Decision be able to make. You see, democracy is participatory and it's about choices. It's about say you be. Into we have to do not being poor now the and yet the crap would a flag bearer no. Maybe also there be where they come in pet. No, said do one say no more pair. Why not?
Okay, so Professor Sapon, amongst the conclusions you're drawing was that in as much as we are looking for a party person, the point number 2 on the recent post was that the person should move beyond partyism, where he will be appealing to the Ghanaian too as well.
Of course.
So the choice of this running mate, the appeal to the Ghanaian voter.
He has worked in a public space, still as a minister, and yet, sorry, the ministry, and yet, the crew from Kwa and a sentimental from Kwano. Ghana for as a ministry, education and energy. Only all manner of agencies, all manner of groups, ACI, Juma. So that appeal is there. That is why at education, UCC will recognize his work. Winneba, University of Education, Winneba, Obama no honorary doctorate degree, UPSA on the BP. So, there was that recognition. Say, Papa, wa Juma. It's a recognizing your man honorary doctorate degree. I'm a Tekper College. A crab baby a school. On my block, on my atono. Why is it so? And yet, Tekper College, you are a canifo baby, a titrupi a call. And so, what distinguishing? So, Sana Mini, and you know, a Jumana or yet in public office at the moment. It's not about the crew before. No, it's not about Menshia for Kwa and Ghana for ministry. Second, and Edumo baby, and so baby. So if he has been able to manage it to this end, for me, me say and I'm not surprised. Say your day, say the brain, your body ding. If you say, or say you be, and I will share the political history, the electoral history as well. Tell me your co-election or winning or the number 80 pass. It is hard to be replicated at the MPP across Ghana, about to be a one, particularly in his home region.
Okay, so Abena, from this point, measure from even though you name the dasho, but the shooting the buy bit my a plus or a minus. The amount for understand of him bit my a plus or a minus. Into baby, I'm with Frabeni or that style now bit with the trim mebu to a mamona. Ye both Ghana say ma ba o person oti aso ni yin fa abna poku o ma so be o da akoda o da kwa atwa ko bompai o ba ho nyina ye ma so my prophet o tin nkan so be se beguru so a mo ana be jina be musa o bisa no say o sha obetimi a draw majority of the youth in the man or style no between the edgeman abeka Dr. Mahmoud Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud ba
me das your man na de kan ba bia me de obefri no ho qualities a obeka say as a running mate qualities be na sani pane wo se okita eba no mobilization eba no resources eba no the unity within the party how well obetumi edisanu na yedwuma wonim say na no presidential premise course Manchester South Napo constituency opuli over 80% edema Dr. Mahmoud Baumia within that constituency since 2009 awako in fact say 2008 awako ewo Manchester South we share every 4 years vote na onyano entima from show say our grounds about grassroots mobilization now over before yebedru this stage and ye din some krompo na eba more or less say confirmed me kanisa no to say bi ankrata no be babonte no man yeti na obeti eastern region ema almost ye nyina no ye foaso say Napo na Dr. Baumia emfa no within the Ashanti region ye nya youth organizers a omu nyina ka bo mu say Napo any the right choice Dr. Baumia emfa no emra it no groups upon groups na equally for Napo say omra omaniti no say wo hwe obi a owo the energy na ono asoso no eba no the political career no the committees what na so ayedwuma ministries wayedwuma ewo honom ebra ekoba say school feeding Nsem-Pii sorry na ema no ntinioma biase no o ma no